All right, welcome back. Season 2 of the Flop Squad.
You forgot the name
You
of
know,
the
I
pod.
didn't forget. You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say
Embarrassing.
Flop the Squad, but I was like, no, it's not Flop the Squad, it's Flop Squad. But welcome back, guys. Season 2 of the Flop Squad.
Yes.
And we actually have an interesting game, I guess you call it, because this season will be very much around culture. So we thought we'd have a little cute game to get us started on each episode that we have.
A new little segment.
Yes. So basically, this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah. We're gonna test our language skills, or should I say, our friendship skills here. I mean, how much is Sam really my friend? And full stop, really. There's only how much is Sam really my friend?
We're gonna see how
full
much she's
stop.
been paying attention, being around Somali households for how many years?
Are we really counting?
God knows. And vice versa. I've been around very Angolan Portuguese.
She has been to Portugal with me. She has stayed in my
Oh,
house.
That's true.
She should know better.
So basically, we're gonna keep points. We're gonna do a sentence in my language, which she has to guess, which is Somali, and then a sentence in her language, which is Portuguese, where I have to guess.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Shall we start?
give us a sentence, Nadia.
Okay. Como estás?
How are you?
Damn it, that was a good one. That's not fair. You better give me an easy one.
Ding, ding,
You better
ding,
give
ding,
me an
ding,
easy
ding.
one. Right.
Shout
And I'm
out.
going to flop this so bad, guys. You don't even understand how much I'm going to flop. Like, I have not been paying attention.
Okay. So they're to height.
Done. What? Okay. Is it, go on, say it again.
See, they're to height.
Is it like, how you doing?
Yeah, how are you?
Oh my God, I should have known you. You know, we're too linked for you to make a different question. I'm glad. I'm glad.
We started off easy.
Okay.
It's the first episode. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, it wasn't easy for me. Okay, I had literally, that was a guessing game. That was not. I know.
No, I know what como estás.
Okay.
I've heard your mum say that to me like a million times.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah.
It's not fair. Okay, so another one is
Oh, we'll just do one.
oh, just one?
Yeah, we'll just do one.
Okay, perfect. Because I was already sweating because I knew
Let
I
me
wasn't
take-
gonna.
Let me take my win when I've got my win.
Yeah, let's take our wins. Let's just move on.
Let's do one. Let's do one episode.
I'm gonna be carry on practicing. I'm gonna be listening. I'm gonna pay attention now because now it's real.
Gonna be on
The
Duolingo
game is real.
after
Competition
this.
is real.
Okay, go on.
So, like I said to you guys,
What are we talking about today?
season will be culture, and today we're gonna start with a very simple question.
No, we're gonna like unravel
Yeah,
what we're gonna be talking about in the next couple of episodes.
basically,
A
yeah,
little bit.
yeah. We're just gonna kind of touch a few bits today, and then as the season goes, it's gonna get deeper and deeper and deeper. And so the question is, what is culture? Ding, 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 ding.
I'm just looking for it. Because that's a
It is
big,
everywhere here.
big question. Like, what do you mean? What is culture?
Yeah,
'Cause
what
you know
is what is culture for you?
How do
Not-
I
not-
define my culture?
Yeah, how you no, how not your culture, how you define culture in general.
Okay, how do I define culture?
Yeah,
Culture's like like a societal set of norms, like what things that people do.
Yeah.
like that kind of makes their
society go around, I
everyday
guess.
reality. You know, that's culture. So culture can mean anything, like music. It can be in sport. It can be in like our own communities. It can be, you can and you consistently create new cultures when you're
Yeah.
I don't know, you're moving from one space to another space.
Yeah.
Where you take that culture, you take this new culture, you mix them together, and it becomes a new culture. So I feel like culture is such a big word that could be applied to anything.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I. So yeah, it's
There's a lot to talk about.
I think it's just a way of living, a way of being, a way of thinking. I think that's what culture is.
That's interesting. A way of being, a way of thinking, because that's where it starts, isn't it? At home, like how you, a simple thing, the way you greet family and friends. Because I remember when you're young, of course, and you arrive somewhere, you literally have to give 2 kisses to all the, the adults and the older generation and whatever, and you have to say hi.
Yeah.
And I remember, if you arrived and you didn't say hi, you didn't give kisses, it'll be like,
is this person okay?
No. What are we? Cows? Dogs? Cats?
Uncultured people.
Literally, it's like the new generation. It is done. Like, what's this? Like, how dare you arrive here and not say hi?
Yeah, it's absolute disrespect.
Yeah, to your elders. Like, how dare you?
We have that too, actually, in our elders. Like, if you come and you don't greet your elders. In fact, if I come to like a city and I don't visit my elders, it's absolute disrespect.
I think ours is not that deep yet.
Absolute disrespect. It's like, what? You are in the city of like your aunts and your uncles, and you have to either greet them or let them know like that you're around. And it's like, oh, this new generation has no respect.
Yeah, and I understand like greeting your uncles and your aunties, especially people that like you kind of like around them quite a lot and stuff like that. That I understand. But I'm talking about like when they start, like mom's friend that you've met maybe once or twice.
No.
I feel like some people
Everyone's
like doing that. Yeah.
In our community, like, everyone's your auntie, everyone's your uncle.
That's
what I mean?
That's the other thing.
Everyone's your auntie, everyone's your uncle.
Then like
who's really related to me?
That's the thing that I really struggled with when I was younger.
Really?
Like, it's like, oh, she's your auntie. I'm like, no, she's not. My auntie is my mum's sister.
Okay, so you'd be like, break it down for me. How is she my auntie?
Oh, no. And if anyone called my uncle without actually being associated with my uncle, I'll be like, nah, like, don't do that. I used to hate.
Don't associate yourself.
I couldn't. Honestly, like, I used to hate it.
Really?
It was, for me when I was younger, it was a huge thing for me. Like, I was like, no, like, I don't want to be calling her auntie. Why? But it was it was a respect thing.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a massive respect thing as well. All your mom's friends and stuff, like, they're all your aunties.
You know what's really funny? I just remember something. So, our culturally, right? Like when we greet, we do 3 kisses.
Yeah,
and
we do 2.
And I remember the first time, like, I came to your house, literally like school days, and I saw your grandma, and like she was like greeting me. She gave me 2 kisses, and then your mum, and then 2, and I was like. And obviously, I'm like going for the 3rd kiss because that's what we do culturally, right? And then they're like, "Whoa!" And it was like this weird, awkward thing of like, "Oh, like what? You do 3 kisses?" I'm like, "There's 3 kisses in my culture." It's so funny.
I know exactly what you mean. And I remember.
And then and it's now, and like every time they see me, they do 3 kisses because they're like, "Oh, Zamzam does 3 kisses because this is our culture." But also the other funny thing I remember was that like your uncle came to give me a kiss, a hug and kisses, like to greet me, right? And I was like, "Oh."
Yeah. Because
we don't do that.
It's like that. Yeah. It doesn't matter like who it is. Well,
exactly. Yeah.
Men and men, they don't really kiss.
It's
they don't really do it, and that's funny. In Arab culture, men tend to greet with 3 kisses. I think it is. So it's
men,
funny.
Not women.
Exactly. Yeah. In our culture, it's different. Like women tend to kiss
everyone
both, and the men only kisses.
So I remember like it was like the awkward thing of like, oh, sorry, like we don't. As a woman, I wouldn't like, do 2 kisses to a man. Like it's inappropriate. But obviously, like it was just like a cultural thing, and I have to be like, oh, sorry, like it's not. It's just our culture.
It's your culture. It isn't you. It's just me.
Really sorry. It was really funny. But like it's funny because it's when like 2 cultures are quite similar.
Yep.
But then
it's so different
like
at the same time.
Oh, there's uncomfortability because like we do this too, but we do it differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just funny.
And it's funny how like. Even though my culture does 2, yours does 3, when we meet, we only give 1.
Yeah.
It's like we made our own little thing out of it. I mean, literally, like this is the way we say goodbye, like just a hug or just 1 kiss.
Yeah, that's true.
So there you go, guys. That's a new culture for you.
No, that's funny. Actually, now I think about it, that's actually very true.
It's like
I didn't know
we used that's what I mean in cultures. Like I feel like a lot of the times, like we don't realize like it's developing, towards something different. And because right now, we're 2 cultures, and we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
But there's probably a lot of things that I do that I picked up from you. And probably a lot of things that you do, especially like when it comes to food. I feel like. Now I tend to add banana a lot of my when I eat. This is really weird. Like this is really weird.
Taking over
because we do eat banana like with beans. Like there's a specific dish that we do and we eat with banana.
Yeah.
But that's about it. We don't really eat like the way you guys
Oh, we
eat
eat
with
banana.
food.
Everything.
Yeah,
Can
like
run. Banana
and
can run.
I don't get your salad. Your salad confuses me, but I'm fine with that because like it really does confuse me, like very much so.
Why does our
But
salad confuse you?
because it's not really a salad, like it's not. It doesn't have all the ingredients. You put lemon. You do not put olive.
We do put olives.
No, not olives.
What do you
Olive oil
Oh,
and
okay. The way
vinegar
we like,
and
yeah,
salt,
vinaigrettes, no.
like
Salt and lemon. Salt and lemon for us.
Yeah, like that.
yeah.
I that one I wasn't able to pick up. I was like, nah, like I don't know what they're doing here. This is obviously a cult. No, so I wasn't really involved in that
You've
one.
only ever had great food at my household.
The food is banging, like amazing food, but
Somali food is great.
I'm very still confused about the salad.
Somali food is pretty
But
great.
it's funny, like, and it's not just your culture. It's like we have friends that are Arabs, and like you kind of like tend to
Yeah.
pick up not only food wise and whatever, like words. I remember there was a time that I was saying all the time was I completely forgot now. Hurry up.
Oh, jaldi kar.
No. There was the specific word that we used. I cannot for the life of me think of it. There was a word that you guys used to use quite a lot.
Oh, in Arabic.
Yeah.
What's hurry up in Arabic?
It's like
I don't know why.
I don't know.
بسرعة.
No. Anyways, I think it's hurry up. It was something like that.
But
But there was a word and like
lot of-
astaghfirullah as well. That one was there was a phase I was going through that I was saying that a lot, and I remember like one of my Portuguese. I said it to one of my Portuguese friends, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Anyways, never mind. Carry on." Oh yeah, and mashallah. Oh my god, that one.
yeah, mashallah.
When people they say that, "Oh, you're so pretty" and stuff, I'm like, "Say mashallah," and they were like, "Huh?" And I'm like, just say it. So it's like there's little things that you pick up, you know, that kind of like you add into your culture.
Very, very true. Yeah.
Yeah, because like you say it all the time. You guys kind of like you use certain words. Yeah, you use certain words, and it's funny like you say
Regularly.
both words quite regularly, but I only picked up one. But anyways, details. But yeah, I
Because
feel
I
like
make you say mashallah. That's why you picked it up.
yeah, everyone makes me say mashallah. It's crazy. But yeah, like I feel like that's what culture is. It's like we're completely different cultures, but we're like involved. Yeah, it's amazing like how we're able like to get like two different cultures, and we're able to take, you know, at least I do that. I always say like when I get married, one of the things that I want to do on my wedding is henna, even though it has nothing to do with my culture and like. And I don't care if people say culture appropriation. 100%, I am going to appropriate. I am going to appropriate.
That's cultural appreciation. That's what that is.
Well, do you know what? For you, maybe it'll be appreciation, but you never know. You might find, you know.
Cultural appropriation is slightly different. Slightly different.
I think so. I think so too, but
You've also just been
they've
adopted
been
by,
using.
like,
I
a
feel like they've
Somali
been
household,
using.
So you're one of us now. Do you know what I mean?
There you go. Do you know what I mean? You gotta get the green card. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the green card.
You're good to go.
But yeah, like I feel like that's like the amazing thing about culture is like how much you can pick up. And how much like
you learn and how much you grow.
Yeah, how much you can
like,
change it and how much like you can pick and choose. Because I feel like
that's actually true. That's
we do
pick
that
and choose part
a lot.
You know,
we do that a lot.
Especially if you think about like forget cultures outside of like our backgrounds, right? You have like the culture of like growing up in Bolton, like where we grew up, like the kind of schools we went to, like. Then going to high school, and then like you know the people that we surrounded ourselves with. Not only that, but like also like where we studied and who we was with.
Yeah,
those like you pick up like societal norms from those places, right?
Yeah.
And then you kind of get. And I can remember like when I was in when I started high school, not high school. So when I started uni, I'd only ever studied in Bolton. Like I was like that was my circle. That was my like, home, I guess. And then all of a sudden you meet all these different people that had a different school experience.
Yeah, and
like,
different
see
ways
things
of
differently. And I was like, huh? You guys do what in school?
or even like when you go, when you know, you've been with your white friends, I guess you could say, and like they've been out here, they're respecting their parents, and you get home and you're like, you know what? Not today. And you try it, you know, you try to answer back.
You know, we actually need to do a whole episode of parenting because
listen,
the way
the UK is different. Like the UK is different. is different. Like it is different, and especially when you, even though we were young when we came here, but I feel like it was still very strong. Like our culture was too strong for us to
not lose always.
Yeah, we weren't able.
But it's just, you know what? I just can't get
lose.
like it's just remembering like, especially high school. You and me, especially, like we had a very like big friendship group, right?
Yeah, it was huge.
And essentially most of them like were white, right?
Yeah.
And so they had a very different
Asian.
household and like background.
Yeah.
That's true. And I just remember like the kind of things that like
They used to say.
You'd be like, oh, like, I just be like, damn, y'all have no respect for your parents, huh? Like, and it's not even it was just like the thing of like,
They're just different.
like it's different. It wasn't even disrespect. It was like kind of like we, like have a lot more like
Structure, I guess.
I'm gonna say this, like we give our parents like a lot of respect, sometimes unearned respect, right?
Yeah.
In the sense of like and it's because they're their parents. They're like they're somebody that's like older than us and they know better, right?
Yeah.
And whereas like I think in a lot of other like in like the British culture, it's like parents kind of earn that respect. It's like I'll respect you if you respect me.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean?
There's this
like,
whole like friendship going on when your mother is like, I ain't your friend. The same way you came, you will go.
100%. And that's what we grew up on, innit? It's like, I ain't your friend.
That's our culture.
I'm your
Even though they are.
Yeah,
and that's one of the things that you get with our culture. Is like they say one thing, but they really like they don't really mean it. No, but
you know the reason I think it's actually valuable is because our parents shouldn't be our friends. They are our friends, right? And like actually, and I had no right like asserting their respect.
I don't agree with that.
No, but they're not our friends though.
But however, we're gonna get into this conversation when we do the parenting and culture.
Aren't our friends. Anyways, yeah, you're right.
We're gonna do that.
I just think in the sense that like when somebody like is way more knowledgeable than you, and like and also like are sometimes gonna like make you do or say things or like in situations where you just don't want to do, but it's for your own good, but you don't know it.
That is one thing, but you thinking because you have more knowledge or you know something that I don't, you think you have power over me. I don't agree with that.
Well, yes, you do because you're more knowledgeable. Knowledge is power.
No, but I don't agree with that. Because especially when the adult has no control is not able to manage that power the right way.
Okay, but that's a different question. But the point
that's what I'm saying.
Though, if knowledge is power, right? Say here's the thing, right? Say like you've gone down this alleyway.
No,
right?
we need to stop. We need to stop.
No, I need to make my point. You're not stopping my point. You're going down this alleyway, right? But like say your friend's already gone down the alleyway, right? And they know what's at the end of the alleyway. And they tell you don't go to the alleyway.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what's down there, but don't go to the alleyway for your own safety, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna go down that alleyway and find out what it's.
Yeah, but it might be different. Your path, you're going down that.
Especially if it's somebody that you know
going down
loves
that
you and
alleyway,
cares about
but
you.
you going down there, you never know what could happen to your path. Might be different. Something could happen that will make your whole
people like this,
path different.
They used to disrespect their parents.
No, 100%. Like I do have
She was a rebel child.
Not the respect, but I did have like I was very strong-minded. Whatever you want to call it, really, I don't really care.
I mean, I would ask why, but I think a lot of it is like being like, I'm gonna understand. I'm gonna.
There's certain things 100%.
Trust your wisdom in this.
100 and certain things 100%, but when you've been around the person long enough and you start looking at how they behave and how they do things, you start questioning, is it really like someone that I should be listening to? I don't know. But
anyways, yeah, okay. You're right.
But yeah, we've
gone into LOA today.
That's what culture, that's what we're going to be talking about basically.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole season.
We're going to touch on
into different things.
What are we talking about? So we're going to talk about parenting for sure. Money, relationships. What's it called? Completely blank here. Oh, languages. I think that's a huge thing when it comes to culture. Duties and responsibilities, I guess you could say it. And just ways of living, I guess, because it's three different cultures each here. So we're just gonna try and understand it all. Apparently so. Apparently I have culture. I'm a cultured person.
She pretends to be, but we all know.
Cultured, guys.
We all know when,
I'm very cultured. I don't know where that accent came from, but I'm very cultured.
But thank you so much, guys, for watching this episode. Keep watching, and we will see you guys soon.
like, comment, subscribe.